My name is Cathy. I am a Christian, a child of God, and also newlywed. I am a wife, a daughter, a sister, and I'm human. I grew up Catholic, and being raised in that sort of environment, going to church daily was more of a chore. I was being forced by my mom to go, and it wasn't until I was about maybe 18 I stopped going because I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel no connection, no presence, nothing. And I stopped serving God, like really believing in Him for almost 10 years after I stopped going to church. A few years ago, I want to say maybe 6 years ago, my mom had a tumor in her face, and she first of all just didn't believe that anything was wrong with her. And I'm like, Mom, we have to get this checked out before it becomes, cancerous. And she was afraid, and I don't understand why she was just so afraid. But at that moment, I was, fearful of losing her. Prior to that, I lost my dad, even though he wasn't around growing up. I lost him back in 2010. So losing a parent was hard, but losing a parent that is, was there and is there for you is definitely harder. So just the fact of me not having seeing my mom the next day or in the next, couple of weeks or months or what have you was really something that shook me to the core. And I felt that I needed, to seek God or something that was beyond me, because I knew that I couldn't do anything about it. And that definitely just kind of had me seek Him more. My boyfriend then, which is actually my husband now, he started coming here once in a while. He was doing like the background vocals for Minister Carl. And he invited me. I came once, and everyone was just so friendly, hugging and kissing and whatnot. And I'm just like, whoa, this is too much for me. But it was, left an impression. I definitely started coming back, and people remembered me, and they really wanted to get to know me and who I was. And I just started coming, Coming here and just, I got to really know the Lord. Growing up, in the Catholic Church, I didn't have a relationship with God or His Son, Jesus Christ. And me giving my life to Christ, I got to know who God is through His Son, and even the things that happened to me when I was younger that I just was so upset that happened, but just understanding the role of why it happened and then my role now just made me appreciate more my life, because He created me, in His image, and He loves me, and I'm just thankful that I'm able to be a part of this family, of the Church of God. Now, from back then to now, it definitely, made a big difference as I truly surrendered my life to Him. My mom is better now. He had surgery, and I'm just thankful that in that time I was able to know that not in my own help, but in His help, that He was there, even though I wasn't a believer at the time. Going forward, I guess now it will be 4 years now in October that I gave my heart to the Lord, and it's definitely been the best decision I ever made in my life. It mended certain relationships in my life, and also the one with my husband as well. That's another story, but I'm thankful to receive Christ and to continue to grow as a Christian, and knowing that that I'm not perfect. We all have flaws, and basically just being, just trying my best every day, knowing that I can't do it on my own. So knowing that God is there with me, and my Lord Jesus Christ has my back. So it's definitely something to really be happy about. Yeah. My advice is to just open up your heart, just soften your heart to the Lord. If you feel as though you're being called out to something, like I have, I felt the Lord pulling at my heartstrings for a while, but it wasn't until a time in my life where I really felt that I needed Him, and that I gave my heart to Him. And I just want to say to you out there that just keep your head on high. Just know that you can't do things by yourself. Life is rough. It's going to continue to just beat you up and down. But knowing that God is there always and He's with you through this, you're not alone. You know, one of the verses also that kind of got me, and as you can see, I kind of tattooed it on myself as well. It's more than a conqueror, but it came from Romans 8:37, which is we're more than conquerors through Him who loved us. So, you know, Christ loved us first. So it's not like I chose God, He chose me. And just to continue to know that through the ups and downs of life, that just know that your God is awesome, and He will definitely just, you know, lift you up with His righteous right hand.